Okay, guys. Yet another one. Another one from the biggest bonehead this side of the Mississippi. Possibly both. I haven't been over there. How are things? Um, dig this, guys. Hope this isn't too close. I uh, I posted a couple videos ago where I was ranting and raving and hooting and hollering and you know complaining about where I work and where I live and my one of my bosses are married had seen it and poor lady, my God, because I'm saying this place is evil, you know. And I was saying that to her yesterday. Man, I felt bad. Nobody ever watches my stuff. I post so many links on Facebook, guys. So many. Nobody ever watches it. Nobody. Um, I don't know. Maybe I did write like oh gosh, small book. I'm worried about my family, man. I'm worried about people, but I'm trying to. I don't know how to do it. I don't know. I'm still scatterbrained, But anyways, as far as my employer, that just I I think it hurt her more than anything, and that was wrong. I mean, that's something we don't want to do, right? Just gonna have some coffee. I had some of those. I think they call them snickerdoodles. Yeah, snickerdoodles. Yeah, Safeway. Gosh, they're good. They're probably loaded with nanotech and graphene. But what isn't? What isn't? This coffee I'm drinking probably is. This vape probably is. Air I'm breathing, it's terrible. But hey, what do you do, right? Um. So, anyways, I did apologize to her. That wasn't right. I didn't expect her to see it. It doesn't matter. I mean, I said it. She should. It's one of those things. That's what you're gonna say. Say it in front of the person, right? So I apologize to her. I mean, that's the best a man can do. And I don't. Again, I can't stay here for the sake that I've got to grow, and I'm not growing. Did have one gal reach out to me on the Nextdoor app. If you guys caught my last video, I posted a thing on the Nextdoor app that I'm looking for some discipleship male, right? And it's a gal, but apparently she's hooked up in the church, and I told her, look, I'm not into all this JWS.org and all that. I'm just not. That's not for me. If you are, that's fine. But she said, no, that ain't what we're into either. I just want biblical discipleship, the way it used to be, I guess. I don't know. I wasn't raised in faith. I wasn't raised in it. It was never talked about. My grandmother took me to the Catholic Church, I think twice. My nana, Italian lady. Um, and I get it. I'm not down with Catholicism. I mean, the Vatican, forget about it. Just forget about it. Um, Praying to saints, I'm not down with that. Again, forget about it. I don't want to judge nobody. I mean, who am I to judge anybody? I'm not judging an individual. I'm just saying that's not what I'm down with. I'm looking for, Jesus Christ told us there's one mediator between God and man, and that's Him. We either believe that or we don't. And if we don't, that's cool. I still love people. I mean, you know. Ah, man, I got these sticky traps. Yeah, see, the morgues are messing with my head, guys. If you got the morgues, I'll bet you understand. And I'm sorry. If you don't have the morgues, I pray you don't understand. And I Pray you don't. Oh man, it's a nightmare. I think the marks are really getting to me. I had a sticky trap. I had booby traps all over the place. You stick here. Part of it came off on my shoe, but I was doing everything I could. Because at first I was attacked by carpet beetles, and it sounds crazy, you guys who haven't. Carpet beetles and dust mites, right? They're living in my freaking ear, guys. My left ear, I was going nuts. Got them out. Got them out. It took a minute, but I was going nuts. I'm going, what in God's green earth is going on here? Thank God for it. There is a fellowship online. So if you got this weird stuff that you're just going, wait a minute. There are groups on Facebook. Morgellons Uncensored is the one that I really lean towards. It's a trip, man. It's a trip. I've been battling it. And I've been worried about going into a communal living, like a men's group living, because I don't want to infect anybody. But I don't think you can't infect anybody. I think we're all loaded with the nanotech. We're all loaded with the nanofibers. We're all loaded with graphene. We're all loaded with other metals and whatever. As far as having plants, insects, and stuff living in you, I think, I think there's a certain, well, I think there was a researcher who did videos. She's deceased now, and I guess her whole team that was doing research are deceased now. But they came to the conclusion that you were bitten by an insect that actually caused that whole. So not everybody has plants growing out of them and insects, right? But they have what is called morgellons, i.e. the fibers, the nanotech, the stuff like that. Um, you know, it is what it is. It looks like I got the kid coming up here. Maybe I'll pause for a sec, see what he needs. I'll be right. Why am I saying I'll be right back? Just a second. Okay, guys. So a young kid. I don't even think he's 16, but a good kid. He brought some stuff. Their little boy, great kid, man. And I tried fishing a little bit what I could with him. I mean, I'm trying to work, of course, and then I'm so tired when I get off. He wanted to fish with me. I said, buddy, it's not you. I really want to hook up and we'll do some fishing, but I'm beat. And then their last night was last night, and gosh, feel bad because I told him, I said, look, I'll do my best. All right. I ate dinner and I laid down and I didn't wake up till this morning. But they said they're going to leave me. That they have a big old tent and they left it, and kid just brought it up. But they also, I gave the kids some rods and stuff, and maybe caught wind of the last time somebody who thought, but that guy I didn't give it to. But that's fine there too. You get tired of being angry. You get what I'm saying, guys? You ever get just tired of being angry? I do. I get tired of being angry, man. So where did I leave off at? Morgellons, we did that. Yeah, I set booby traps all over the place for the carpet beetles, and they're gone. All right, don't have a problem with them no more. Still got the morgs. So if you got the morgs, man, I feel for you. That's all I can say, man. We fight. That's what we do. We fight, right? Just keep going. Yes. So I don't know, man. That's why I'm making so many videos. I just don't know how much longer Be it me or everything. I don't know. I just got that gut feeling. And I'm worried about, of course, my family. And I'm worried about other people. Um, and I pray I'm getting recorded because I have terrible recordings. I need to figure out. It's where I struggle in this head is to because I've got the information and I know I'm a bit loopy. I get that, but I know what I know. What I know. All right. Um, we do have an enemy, right? If you don't believe in Jesus Christ as Lord, Savior, I get that. I get that. I believe He is, and I have to because I know we have an enemy, a spiritual enemy, and we're way in over our heads, right? Excuse me. So, that's my dilemma, man. I want to be able to. I've got to figure out. Maybe writing would be better if I do it in writing, and put it all down. All right, you need to look here. You need to look here. I'm not thinking of like Rapture. I don't read Rapture in the Word myself. Yeah, there's gonna be something like that, but we're gonna have to go through some hard times. My belief. Now, I'm not saying I'm right. I'm definitely not saying I'm right. I'm just saying my belief. All right. But I, and I gotta pull it together. I'm not partying or nothing. I'm not drinking or getting loaded, but I gotta pull my head together. And it's hard. I think it's the marks, guys. I really do. Man, if you see the stuff that comes out of me every night, it's crazy, man. It's just crazy. Never in a million years did I think this is what it would be like, alright? Hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I'll show you guys this here. Oh, yeah. It is nice, and man, gosh, if that ain't offensive saying this place is evil to somebody who's had it for 30 years and really worked hard. I mean, I know she's not going to see this. And I did tell her that wasn't right. It wasn't. Um, you know, I'm an ornery sucker. I got to work on that. I get all mad, like in AA, they talk about resentments. And, it's true. It's darn true. Haven't been to meetings in a while, but I do love the folks there. I really do, man. There's some good folks there. Man, you can't talk about the spiritual battle. You can't talk about the spiritual battle playing out on this physical plane. You can't talk about the morgues. You can't talk about, I mean, yes, you talk about the sin problem, but it's not called the sin problem. Right? It's called character defects, right? Those books were channeled to Bill. They were, just like Alice Bailey's books were channeled to her, right? Same thing. It's the enemy. The enemy was able to do that, keep people away from the church, from the knowledge of Jesus Christ, the saving knowledge of Jesus Christ. I reckon the demons just back off people who, they never backed off me, boy, but a lot of people I have no problem. They walk in there and they're all rocking and rolling, and God bless them. There's some good people, man. They really are. And I'm not saying this to try to be judgmental or bitter or nothing. I know there's a spiritual battle, man. I know there is. And I'll go by there because again, they're my friends. I love them. I mean, I never really see them outside the meetings, but and I wanted to give a boat to this one gal. She's a fisherman, or two gals, I guess. Just give it to them. And what else was there, guys? What did I even get at? See, that's the thing. That's the thing, right? I want to make a point, and then I get diverted, and I lose the whole point of the point. And I think that's what happened with the video I posted. I was trying to make a point, reach out to my family, say, guys, man, we really got to start looking at this, right? I don't know how I got so deceived, but yeah, I can't blame being a jerk on the Mars because I've always been a jerk. Yeah, I've always been ornery and but uh, but yeah, I can blame the marks on my my head because man, it gets worse too, guys. It does. Some folks with the marks, they're like their arms. So like my arms, you can see that it's just skin. Some folks, man, they get deep craters and pits, like they were tweakers digging at it. It's not. It's because that's just the way it affects them. All right. Me, I shed the stuff, and you would think I would have that. You would think I would, but I don't. You know, poor ladies, man. They girls want to look pretty. They want to look pretty. Um, Decline that. Of course they do, and they gotta shave their heads. They gotta. It's just terrible. I get shit happens. I get that, man. But people doing this on purpose to us, man, that does make me mad. But you know what? Paul said, man, all of creation groans. All of it. Till he returns. And that's what we're seeing. I mean, all the creation's growing. I live in the foothills, man. You can see trees dead all over. It's because of them. Yeah. The insects, the animals. There's one channel, gosh darn it, Cyber. I'll leave a link to his. His thing is basically just morgues, right? I mean, he's done music and stuff, but his thing is just more cyber beats. Nevertheless, I'll leave a link. I don't know. I admire what he's doing. I don't think we're gonna stop it. I think and that's not a defeatist attitude. It's just I just don't see it. But go down swinging if nothing else, right? I do admire that, and I'm down with that too. Go down swinging if nothing else. But again, I lost track of thought because all right, this is bad. Anyways, we're not gonna stop it. I don't see that. I think until he returns, my Lord Jesus Christ, till he returns and makes stuff right, and he's gonna just destroy it all. And he has to, because everything's gonna be corrupted. If it's not corrupted now, I mean, we may not know it, but it's corrupted, but it will be. It will be. I mean, I'm not crazy in saying the stuff that is coming out of me, guys. I'm not crazy. I know I'm a nut, all right, but I'm not crazy in this stuff, man. I mean, we're talking plants and insects. I'm going, wow, it's crazy. It's crazy. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. And again, I feel so bad for ladies and young people, Here I whine about myself. Oh, I'm never going to have this or that. Young people, man. It sucks. I feel for them. I feel for them. And it ain't right. damn it, if I could change it, I sure would, but I can't. So we just got to keep going and support each other in all aspects, right? Whatever, help one another. Um, and I got to learn how to be a man. I mean, I'm almost 60 and I still have not nailed down how to be a freaking man. That's pathetic. It really is. Hence discipleship, right? Hence discipleship, accountability, um, teaching you, you know, accountability definitely, and then learning how to lean into your God, um, and how to, I guess I would say accountability being number one. Guys, there's got to be some rhyme and reason, something to all this. The beauty and the madness, all of it. There's got to be a rhyme and reason to it, you know? And when you get close, so it's hard for young people to see this. I know it was for me. I wouldn't even bother talking to me because my bonehead, no. The closer you get to where, this life is ending, I think, then you start thinking about it. So for those who can do it now, I mean, I don't like the idea of hell myself. I don't. And I pray, I petition him in prayer. Maybe he could reconsider that. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. If you do, well, I don't know what to say. I mean, I do pray. I mean, we're deceived, man. We are so deceived. The way I akin it to is like say like a 3-year-old and a 40, 50-year-old man taking advantage of that 3-year-old, right? That's where we're at with these fallen angels and demons. We're way in over our heads. We don't know. You know what I mean? We don't know. Until you start knowing, then you know. But you get what I'm saying? We're way in over our heads. That little 3-year-old doesn't know. He doesn't know. It's just, again, I petition him in prayer on that, and I just, yeah, well, if he doesn't change his mind, then he doesn't. It's not like Todd's gonna, but yeah, I don't want to see that. I'm not talking about for myself, I mean, just for anybody. There are people who I despise, not in my little world. There's people I get angry with, yet, but I figure it out. You gotta forgive them and you gotta love them because they're deceived too, right? But some of these folks, I mean, the people who created the Morgellons, oh, it makes me mad. And the people who are letting, these third world countries starve and all that, these wars that we wouldn't be fighting because, I reckon most people just want to kind of kick it and get along and raise their family, right? But that was a whole lot of freaking rambling. I don't know where I went, but I don't think I went anywhere, did I? All right, guys. I love y'all, man. I pray all's well.